What a great day to be in Macon, Georgia. Yeah!
The April 23rd grand opening of the Allman Brothers Band Museum in Macon, Georgia attracted fans from across the globe, including Jack Barba, who traveled from his home in Mexico for the event.
Actually, it took me like 3 days, 16 or 18 hours a day. I was almost fall asleep, you know, when I was driving through the bayous at Baton Rouge, you know, like having these weird things and hallucinations. I was almost falling to sleep. It was wild. So it took me some time to get to the Wani Fest, to see the Allman Brothers for my first time.
And you are going to the concert tonight as well?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I just bought my ticket right here for the benefit of the Museum of the Allman Brothers.
Matt Kumels came from Slovenia for the grand opening and evening concert by the band.
Well, I've been a fan of the Allman Brothers Band since 73, 74, and I've been following their music ever since. And I somehow came friends through the trading with my friend Bob Johnson, who lives here. And when I made the road trip to America in 2001, I also visited him for the first time, and it was the first time when I visited the big house, as it was at the time. So, and I also made some trips to New York to the Macon shows regularly for nine years, I believe. Also took my kids with me, and we were all very glad that we came for this. And I was following the project of the renovation of the big house, and when Bob told me that it's going to be a concert tonight and the opening, I said, well, I would just have to be here because it's a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Macon Mayor Robert Rickard said the museum located in the big house where the band members lived in the early 1970s will boost tourism to the middle Georgia city.
The Allman Brothers Band has an international following. And many people are interested in kind of the birthplace of the Allman Brothers Band, how they came together, where they spent their formative years, and we're delighted. That's Macon, Georgia, and we're delighted that the house that was occupied by many members of the band and where they had many late-night jam sessions and got together still was available and was acquired by people that wanted to turn it into a museum to honor the Allman Brothers and the history. So here we are today at the grand opening of the Big House Museum, which will be an Allman Brothers museum, and it is internationally significant because we're already having people from around the world come to learn more about the Big House, more about the H&H restaurant and Mama Louise, more about where they spent their formative years and the culture of this community that kind of gave them their push and their start.
Lead singer Greg Allman and drummer Butch Trucks talked to Global Atlanta about the band's international reach.
Oh, it's a wonderful town. As for the band, we're not that internationally known. We've just been busy over here all these years.
I think you may be more known than you think.
Actually, I'm renovating an old house in France right now, and one of the plumbers is a big Allman Brothers fan. He can't speak English and I can't speak French, but he showed up with his French magazine that was just this huge article about us, with us right in the middle, buck naked, you know.
We've been there once.
And so everybody there was laughing like hell at me, you know, because, you know, I was naked. And,
British-born songwriter Tony Colton, one of the authors of Greg Allman's hit song, I'm No Angel, traveled to Macon from Nashville to attend the grand opening.
Why do you think, even to this day, you have people coming from all over the world to see the Allman Brothers? What is it about their music that is so unique, would you say?
Well, it resonates with people, doesn't it? I mean, you know, it's soulful music, man. It makes you dance, it makes you feel good, you know. It's just great, real stuff. It's real.